Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him.
I'm glad I could help. So when will the curse actually be lifted? What happened to Oliver exactly? Did Thaniel absorb him? I hope you've no more requests. I need to take care of my own problems. What now? You've got what you wanted after all. I need you to remain in camp for now. So when will the curse actually be lifted?
I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready.
Okay, what happened to Oliver exactly? Did Thaniel absorb him?
No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does.
Okay. I'm glad I could help.
I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner.
I need you to remain in camp for now.
I'll be ready.
I like Halsin. I really do. He's a very likable guy, but I'm gonna bring Jaheira back into the team and continue the quest the way we wanted to. I don't know if I'm gonna explore like the what's it called? The inn for Selûnite stuff. Don't know if that's really all that necessary. That's Will. Where's Jaheira? No, yeah, Jaheira. Somewhere else. Wait, what's over there? Ah, there's people. There's Jaheira. Okay.
I would not linger in this land over long. But whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
Join me.
As you wish.
There we go. Now let's go for a long rest. Let's go for a long rest real quick. And heal all the way up, because I really need that now. And recover spell slots and all that. Alright, anyone have something to say to me? I guess if we go to sleep, it's gonna tell us anyways. Okay, auto-select. There we go, full rest. There we go. Very nice. And then I think we're just gonna move on to Baldur's Gate. Oh, there is something. Where's something? Oh, Shadow Art.
Always at your side.
Sure, let's talk.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
If it helps you put the past behind you, I'm all for it. I love it. Or not for me, but who cares? Yeah, it's great.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Okay. There we go. Let's head out then, leave camp. And I think I'm gonna scour the map for missing quests or like quest markers and stuff like that. But then I think it's time to head to Baldur's Gate. Finally, I wanted to do that like about 2 hours ago. Let's see. Any more quests? There's Baldur's Gate. There's that, but like... whatever. To be honest, I just kind of want to go to Baldur's Gate. I'm too excited for that to, you know, care too much about like Selûnite lore. Like if I really care, I can still, you know, look that up at some point. if I want to. There we go. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. And see
The
what
curse
it's like
has been
there.
lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over.
Oh, that's nice to see.
Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
That's nice. Much more welcoming and pleasant now. Alright. Okay.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wyrm's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord. But there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Alright, let's see what we can see from up there.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Okay, Wyrm's Lookout. I'll continue in a second. I'll be right back. Alright. Let's take a look around. See where we found ourselves. Okay, some wine. Take that. Don't need the bucket. That's fine. I'm fine without it. Alright. A barricade. We could break that, but don't know if there's a point to it. Can we get in there anyways, or do we have to break it? I guess we'll see. Let's climb down the ladder. See where it takes us. There's some crates. Maybe we do have to break the barricade? I guess we'll see. There's another ladder. Or can we enter from the side here? This is okay. This tower is broken. Let's open the door. Anything nice in here? What do we have here? A table, a mug of beer. Let's take that. Won't say no to a mug of beer. Sure, I'll take that. That seems fine. Traveler's chest.
What's hiding here?
Let's see what's inside. Scroll of fear. Okay. Sure, let's take that. And there's a bottle. It's empty though. Empty bottles. Anything in the bottle rack? Nope. Those tend to be empty, I feel.
More for me.
That's something to drink. That's nice. I don't need rotten cheese. I can live just fine without it, if I'm being honest. Okay, let's keep walking. Do people have something to say about the fact that we have changed terrain, basically?
Love Shadowheart's new look. Softer, less severe. It suits her.
Yep. Definitely. Lae'zel, do you have anything new to say?
Something is different about Shadowheart. New facial creases, perhaps. A fresh battle scar I hadn't noticed. Bah, it eludes me.
Have you thought about making use of your tadpole's power? I'm not gonna press her on that, she doesn't like that. Okay. They just have to, they just comment on, like, you know, Shadowheart looking a bit different now. There she is.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Sure, let's talk about that.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up in your estimation? Oh yeah, we've asked that a couple times before, I think.
How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again.
Turn to other matters. Okay, so yeah, that is just a line of dialogue that repeats. I thought I just accidentally ignored it for a while, or never really thought to bother with it, but no, we've done that before, and yet it still shows up all the time. Karlak, how are you doing?
Gods, Shadowheart looks like a stack of gold. Never thought I could get so excited about someone's forehead, but here we are.
Karlak, I'm worried about what Damon said about your engine. We need to get you back to Avernus or it's going to blow. No, I'm not gonna say that. We will find a way to fix this. We will find a way to fix this. Vodo's note.
Here we go.
To whomever happens upon this note first, regretfully, a matter of critical import requiring my immediate attention has arisen. Not that your various misadventures are unimportant per se, but, well, regardless, the matter is far too sensitive to be committed to parchment here, so I shall regale you of it when we meet again in Baldur's Gate. Cordially yours, Volothamp Gedam. Alright. fruit basket. Anything in there? Anything nice? Cabbage. 7 camp supplies. Okay, I'll take that. That sounds good. Let's look around. How are you two doing? Aelin?
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom? You should join my camp permanently. We can fight the powers of evil together. We could ask that, yeah? How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom?
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
Okay, you should join my camp permanently.
Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low.
I have questions.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Okay, we've asked that before. It still shows up, that's okay. Would your mother be willing to aid us in the fight against the Dead 3?
Why, she already has.
Okay, right, we had that before as well,
She has brought
yeah.
her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
Okay, yeah, we've asked that before. And you, Isabel?
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century.
I can imagine that, yeah. Suddenly awakening from the dead sounds strange. Berry bush? I'll take some raspberries. Gladly. Astarion, how are you doing?
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back.
You have any more leads?
I think we should track down my fellow spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't.
Where would the other spawn be?
Unless Cazador's changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk.
Okay, we might have to put him on the team for that quest. That's fine. We would have to level him quite a few times because of the, character class overlap. Because I'm already a rogue, so I didn't need him on my team ever. Gale, how are you doing?
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light.
What are you talking about?
The Elder Brain. But, more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Back up a little. Why is this crown so important all of a sudden?
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Okay. Why would a Baldurian magic shop be the first place we look? So you just want to go shopping? Let's just get to Baldur's Gate, first of all. Sounds like an excellent idea. Sure, yeah.
The only kind I have. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Okay, so we will have to do a little bit of a team rotation at times here, I suppose. But that's fine by me. Halsin, you are here. You probably don't have much new to say.
I was concerned when I saw Shadowheart creeping about with a blade in the dead of night. But it was just to cut her hair, it seems. It suits her.
How am I holding up in your estimation?
I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seemed my faith was more than well-founded.
I feel like I haven't gotten to know you properly yet.
What would you like to know?
Don't take this the wrong way, but you're quite large for an elf. How did you come to be a druid? Do you have people out there somewhere? Family, friends, a lover perhaps? Tell me something about yourself that I wouldn't even think to ask. Okay, let's just start from the top and hopefully we can cycle back into this if it eats us out.
I am? Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject until now.
We don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
It's a natural question, but I don't have a good answer, I'm afraid. Perhaps there's a half-orc buried somewhere in my ancestry. Or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be. Stranger things have most certainly happened.
Okay, how did you come to be a druid?
I had a friend when I was young, long ago. He played with me in the forests where I grew up. But eventually, I realized no one else had heard of him. It was Thaniel, of course. Nature was my very first friend. I get older, but he hasn't changed a day. I knew then that I had to be more than a companion to him. I had to be a protector.
Do you have people out there somewhere? Family, friends, a lover perhaps?
You're not a doppelganger, are you? Trying to study me to learn all my secrets so you can take my place? Save for me, my line perished a long time ago. They rest in High Forest now, near the shade of the grandfather tree. The Grove became my family, with Sylvanas as my teacher. And now I have you.
Sorry for your loss. You're better off with me anyways. You didn't answer the part about the lovers. I'm not gonna press him on that. You have me. Let's not get carried away. Circumstance brought us together. I'm sorry for your loss.
It was a long time ago. The wounds don't heal, but they become more bearable.
Okay, turn to other matters. Tell me something about yourself that I wouldn't even think to ask.
I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love animals and nature? I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my spare time, and I've something of a sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey.
Whittling? What do you make?
Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like ducks.
So you turn into a bear and you like honey? A little on the nose. You're fortunate to know what you like. I wouldn't pay any attention to what others think. So you turn into a bear and you like honey? A little on the nose? Yeah, let's just...
I like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize there's little point in denying yourself, so long as others aren't affected.
Do we ask about his age? Sure.
350 years young. I've been privileged to watch saplings grow into mighty boughs.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks.
I live in mortal fear of krakens, though I've never actually seen one. Sure.
Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand. But as long as you avoid the high seas, I think you can consider yourself safe.
That's enough for now.
Anytime.
Okay. Alright. You, Scratch?
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically.
Let's pet him.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Okay, let's leave. There you go, Scratch. What are you looking at? Watching something? Though, admittedly, knowing Alan Wake and all that, the name Scratch does make me slightly cautious. Though, this is a good boy. He's not Mr. Scratch after all. Okay, let's see. Anything else? I think we're just gonna go to bed, right? And then start the next day and go to Baldur's Gate.